Hey, it's Chris Loud. In this sped up 15-minute warm-up painting, I'm painting abstract shapes based on a picture. At the end of the video, I'll show you the picture this abstract painting was loosely based on. To be specific, what shapes I pulled from the photo that the painting was loosely based on. So see if you recognize anything in the shapes and come up with an idea of what the image might be. I'll be surprised if anyone is able to get it. And to ensure I didn't focus on trying to paint the picture itself, I didn't look at the image while I was painting, and I painted the shapes upside down for the 15-minute warm-up. After the 15 minutes was up, I wanted to paint for a few more minutes, so I turned the painting right side up. And I'll also show you what the painting looked like after I played with it the next day for a few minutes with some water-soluble crayons. So I started this out with a sketch with some charcoal, just getting the shapes down. And then I'm painting with yellow ochre, alizarin crimson, some Prussian blue, titanium white, and some water-soluble crayons. And for the most part, I'm using an angle brush. I think it was a number 4. And it was just kind of an inexpensive angle brush. I actually think it might be a watercolor brush that we had in our house. So, but using that, and then also using a little mop brush to blend a little bit with that. Right now, just kind of getting some of the outlines down, getting just some color down, so I can start seeing kind of where this is going and what I want to do with it. But you can see these, this looks like art with organic shapes that I'm working on right now, and a lot of times I use more geometric shapes, but I thought I would do something a little different with this one here. So that gives you, I guess, a little hint of what the picture might be. But if you haven't done this before, working off of a picture and then just looking at it and trying to pull out the big shapes out of the picture, it's a lot of fun. It's kind of a unique way of doing one of these 15-minute warm-ups. Did one of these with a pumpkin a few weeks ago. That was a lot of fun. A very different painting. But it definitely makes you look at an image or even just kind of a scene wherever you are, looking for the big shapes and kind of breaking things down to a basic form like that. If you're looking at this right now and thinking that you see a drumstick, I'll tell you that that's not what the image was of. And that was the 15 minutes, so I flipped it over here and started working on it again, just kind of playing with the colors a little bit more. But this is closer to what the image looked like that I was working off of. And when I say closer, it's just right side up. But when I was done with this and I came back to it the next day and looked at it, really wanted to get a little bit more color into it. I was working off, just I think 4 tubes of paint. Yeah, 4 different colors, including titanium white. So it wasn't a lot of variation in it. So when I looked at it the next day and started playing with it, just grabbed some Caran d'Ache water-soluble wax pastels, or crayons is what I call them, but I had a lot of fun playing with this and trying to get a little more color down. You can see I'm just trying to establish the darks and make these shapes stand out a little bit more than they currently are. And here coming up, we'll show you the image, and then I'll show you what the image, what shapes I pulled out of the image. And the image was black and white, so there wasn't really any color in that. And again, just hitting some of those lines again with some charcoal. And here's the image here. So there's just a little section of a woman's body, and then those are the shapes that I pulled out. Those are the Caran d'Ache crayons I was using, and this is the final image in different orientations here. So if you like this, feel free to give it a thumbs up, and keep on painting, and thanks for watching.